What's up, everybody? It's your boy Josh at JTM Racing. What's going on? So today we're going to be working on the boosted Civic. I know plenty of you guys have been looking forward to some more footage on this car. So here she is. She's all protected under this cheap-ass Walmart car cover. Got to keep that faded paint job pristine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so today in this video, we're going to be replacing the idle air control valve. And the reason why is because my idle is all over the place. The idle surges, revs up and down, runs rough on startup, and it even dies when I come to a stop. I don't know if that's like a tuning issue from the base map or if it's the idle air control valve. Well, I'm hoping it's this. Now, a lot of people do take them off and clean them. That can help, but it can also make the problem worse because there's gaskets that help this unit be sealed. And once those gaskets get old, crusty, and hard, it just doesn't operate the same anymore. So we're just going to replace it with a brand new one that I got off eBay. I think I got it for like, I think I paid literally between $20 and $30, which if you got it from like Rock Auto, AutoZone, Checker, you're actually spending a lot more money. So hopefully this cheap ass eBay idle air control valve does the job. We'll have to see. Well, let's get started, yo. So I'm just gonna fire her up real quick to see if she runs rough on startup, and then to see if the idle bounces around at all, so you can kind of have an idea of what she's doing. She ain't running too bad, but the idle is really high. She's idling at about 2,500 RPMs. See? And then she's gonna rev back up. Wants to almost die, and she's gonna rev back up. That's an idle air control valve problem. So yeah, that's an idle air control valve problem. So now you kind of have an idea of what your car will do if that's going bad. So, like I said, you can clean them and it could help, but it can also make the problem way worse, and then you have to replace it. So you might as well just replace it with a brand new one. I'm just actually kind of excited. I really want to see if this eBay one's going to work and how good it works. So we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to show you what we got here. So this is the one I got off eBay. Actually looks like pretty good quality. So you got some coolant lines here. You have where it mounts up to your intake manifold. It's 2 bolts. Here's your valve. And this is it. Like I said, I paid in between 20 to 30 bucks. I think it was like $24.99 off eBay. I think it was actually some crazy price if I got it from Checker or AutoZone or O'Reilly, something like that. It was definitely over $100 plus. But yeah, this should work. And this is where it is on the intake manifold. Got your top bolt here, got your lower bolt here. So you got a plug here. So we're gonna disconnect that. We're gonna unbolt it, and then we'll pull the lines off. You're gonna get some coolant coming out of this. Shouldn't be too much. So you are gonna have to top off the radiator probably. It's gonna be very little. But yeah, let's get cranking on this. All right, so you can kind of have an idea of how nasty this old one is. I'm going to show you. So I unscrewed this where your coolant lines go. Some gunk buildup in there for sure. Kind of nasty, but you can see all that residue. And then if you lay on its side where your gasket and your screen is, now you can pull this out and replace that. You would also clean the inside of this, but if you can see how gunked up that screen is, it's pretty bad. So that could have been an issue right here, just the screen not being clean. But this gasket is so hard and dry rotted. I was gonna pull it out for you guys with the flathead. It's just cracking and breaking, so it's not even sealing right. If that gasket is that crusty, what do you think the inside looks like? It's probably not that great, to be honest with you. So like I said, don't waste your time cleaning it, just replace it. Even with an eBay one, we're gonna find out real quick if this eBay one is decent quality, and we'll do a review on it later on just to see how long it lasted or if I have any issues with it at all. So let's put the new one on. Alright, we got her all hooked up. Let's fire her up and see how she runs. Alright, so she's idling okay. I would say it's a little bit better than before. I'm not too sure if she's having issues because of the base map and she just needs to be tuned. That's definitely a possibility. She's idling pretty high right now, actually. She's at like 1500 RPMs and she's warm. So I'm probably gonna have to turn the idle down a little bit. Maybe I had the idle screw all out of whack because the old idle air control valve was bad. But yeah, we're gonna take her around the block real quick and see if she stalls. Just want to see if the idle drops when I stop at the stop sign and shit. And if it doesn't, it's actually a really good sign, because that was annoying. Every time I would stop, I would have to like start her back up. She's not dying. No, it's a good sign. Gotta turn the idle down. And I don't know why, but the pump isn't making that much noise. Yeah, it helped. The RPMs aren't dropping as much as they were in between shifts. And she ain't dying either. So that's good. Oh, that makes me really happy. To where she's a little bit more drivable now. Like when I downshift. Yep. Nice. I just gotta turn down the idle. Sorry, the camera's bouncing around so much. This phone holder, it's cool because it's all long and it extends out, but it kind of sucks ass because it's very wobbly. Yeah, I gotta turn down the idle screw, so when we get back to the house I will. But no, it definitely helped. Big time. See, now she dropped RPMs a little bit. But nowhere to where it's gonna die. I might do a little rib ski. It's been a while, so. I'm just happy she ain't dying no more. But yeah, we're gonna mess around with this idle screw a little bit and we'll be back. All right, for those who don't know, the idle screw is right here on the throttle body. It says not to move it from factory spec, but when you're modified like this, you're gonna mess with that screw. It's actually turned all the way down. So I don't know why the idle is still jumping around a little bit. Like that. I don't know why. Definitely probably needs new plugs, even though they were replaced not too long ago, just because she burns oil. It did fix the problem of it dying when you would come to a stop. She's not doing that no more. I'm hoping on startup the idle doesn't jump up and down like it was, but I'm thinking the ECU was having to adjust to the new idle air control valve, and some coolant needed to get up in there. But yeah, I'm not too sure why she surges like that. I don't know if that's a tune issue. I don't know. Or maybe the throttle body position sensor, that's been replaced a few times. Maybe that's a little off, because that does have to be adjusted. Not too sure, guys. But I would say the idle air control valve off eBay does work. You know, this isn't a factory car. There's a lot of mods. It's boosted. The 410cc RDX injectors, the 255 Walbro fuel pump. You know, it's not factory. Timing could be a little off. I think if you were having an idle problem with a factory Civic, something that was all stock, and the idle was jumping up and down, I think that would fix it, honestly. I don't think there's an issue with the eBay idle air control valve, even though the brand's not eBay. That's just where I bought it. I wonder if it says anything on the box. Made in China, of course. That's the part number that came on the box. I don't remember who the eBay seller was. Not too sure, but I mean, it's not idling horrible. I'm gonna take her around the block one more time. Maybe just turn the idle up a tad, just a tad, and see what she does. Alright, so I turned up the idle like a quarter turn, not too much. We're just gonna see how she feels there. I do definitely think this thing needs a valve adjustment because they seem a little noisy, and an oil change. So I need to get that done. I think this clutch is starting to go a little bad too, the stage 3 clutch. There's a lot of wear on it from all that hard driving before this thing was boosted. I've had this car for shit, 11 years, 10 years. I'm just so happy she doesn't die out of stop no more. If she doesn't feel right here, I'll turn the idle back down that quarter turn. Because I want the idle to be jumping around. said this camera bounces around a lot, which it does, but I reviewed the video and it doesn't seem as bad as I thought. It just looks bad when I'm filming. See, the idle is dropping quite a bit right now when I stop. Like sometimes it stays at $1,000, sometimes it goes under 1,000. I don't know. Turn the idle back down. It's not running bad though. Hopefully there's no cops around because they got no tags. Slow though, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll turn the idle back down. I don't think it needs to be that high. She ain't running too much different, but she idle seems to bounce around a little bit more. Brakes aren't too old, but this thing also sits a lot. Alright guys, well, that'll finish up this video. Let's say it's a success. I mean, it's not dying on me. That's really what I wanted to fix. Yeah, I gotta turn that idle down. She's just sitting here at 1,500 RPMs. But overall, I mean, she's running better. Pump's not running all loud, which I'm very surprised. It's whining a little bit, but it's not loud. I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing some more videos on this thing. We'll get it done. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a big list to get this done. And we'll just do one vehicle at a time. I'll probably be working on the motorcycle as well in between. But need to get this Civic done. And what I mean by done, I mean interior, paint, get her tuned. I need to get a wideband for it. After I get a wideband, I can get her fully street tuned. I know a guy that said he'll do it for a couple $100. He'll come to me. So yeah, after that she'll be running pretty decent. Do little things here and there, maybe to the motor. Like I said, like a valve adjustment, maybe a cam gear, do some timing, stuff like that. She just threw a check engine light, which I don't know why. It's weird. She's never threw a check engine light on this base map. And now she's idling like way better. It might have something to do with that base map, to be honest with you. paint, the wide body front fenders, fiberglass hood, roll the rear fenders, lower. We'll probably put her on some Max Speedy Rod coilovers. They're cheap. Screw it. LCAs, upper control arms, strut tower braces, just a bunch of stuff. We need to get her done though, like for real. All new speakers, put a little amp and sub in the back. Yeah, but that's it for this video. Hope everyone enjoyed. Definitely, if you need an idle air control valve, get it off eBay. I don't see why not. You'll save yourself a whole bunch of money. Like I said, it was like $24.99. Why the hell not, you know? But yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like, comment, throw out some ideas. What do you want to see next? And yeah, peace out, guys.